First of all, what is the atmosphere like there in Paris, and where were you when these attacks took place?
When the attacks has been beginning, I was in a charity assembly in Nice, and you know, we were hearing the news on the phones, and we were just surprised what's happening in Paris. It was something unbelievable, because we spoke about 40 people killed. That was too much. At the end, it is 129. And unfortunately, I think it's not finished. So, you know, it was a big trouble in the country. We couldn't believe our eyes and our ears to know exactly what's happening in Paris. It's the first time something happened so wrong, so difficult. And so, you know, all the people is very emotionate, and all the country is very thanks to see all the countries all over the world supporting France in these big terror attacks.
Well, absolutely. The thing is here, we've already had reports of a response taking place, of course, reports of an attack on the so-called capital of IS, Raqqa. Now, the thing is, we've heard about this happening, and do you think that more needs to be done? If so, what does need to be done without putting boots on the ground?
No, I think it's not possible, and I think we need a big coalition there, because, you know, it's not possible to have two coalitions in this region of the world. If we need really to kill the IS there, we have to be together, not only with the Americans, we have to be with the Russians, we have to be with the Arab countries around, to be on the ground and to make a real war, because it is a war. What happened in France on Friday can happen in every other European countries. You see, last week it was a plane from Russia in the Sinai, and last Friday it was in France. And next time, what would be?
Well, there's also the other danger that this could exacerbate antagonism against Muslims in Europe and in France in particular. That's something that IS would actually welcome, because then it would breed more fighters for them. So it's a very fine line in terms of what you do domestically, isn't it?
Well, you know, we have to make a big difference between what's happening with IS and with Muslims. Muslim and Islam is not that. And I'm very sorry, but we can't tell that IS is representing Islam. It is not Islam at all. Islam is a religion of peace, and the people of Islam, the Muslim, French Muslim, are okay with us, and they want to live in a democratic country, which is France. They want to live as we do, and they don't want and they cannot accept what IS is doing at this moment. And all the Muslims of France are really sorry about that, and they are saying that in the country. And so we have to make big difference between the IS and Muslims. It's very different.